We're telling your followers that you've started a live video. Oh, and there it is. Richard Horvitz VO has started a live video. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dave. Hi, Real Gus Fring. I am going to be joined momentarily by Vivian Nixon. As you know, plays Millie. So welcome to day 2 of the never-ending Streamily tour of signings. This will be my last live signing for this for this go around. I know we started this this screening, and hey, there's my buddy Jonan. Hi, Jonan. This will start the this will be the end of this round of this signings that we started, I guess, back in July. Woo. It's a lot of coordinating, but it's been worth it. And I'm waiting for my friend Vivian Nixon to join us. Okay, let's see. VI. Okay, there's Vivian. Vivian. There we go. Vivian into mine. Let's see if she joins us here. Oh, there we go. Nope. Nope. Only Vivian. Hello, sneaking in to say hi while I'm at work. Ha! Here's Spooky Mom. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to try inviting Vivian again. There. Okay. Hopefully that works. No, come on, Viv. Let's see here. For some reason, I can see you voicing Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Ah, I'd love that. Let's see. Let's see here. Where is Vivian? Where is Vivian? Vivian. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Hopefully that works. Still waiting. Thank you. Thank you more than Cat VA. Season 2. Excellent. Where is my friend Vivian? Where is she? I have asked her to join. So long and the short of it is that Vivian Nixon was going to join me today live and in person. And unfortunately, her little baby got sick, so she had to stay home with her baby child that had germs, as she put it. So let's see here. Come on, Viv, where are you? Anyway, we're waiting for Vivian to join us, and so she will be on video with me. She will join my stream here, as I think that's correct. Is unable to join. It says Vivian is unable to join. Let's see why. Ian, let's see here. Let's try this again. I'm going to try to do. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to invite. Invite to join. All right. Now, hopefully that will work. Okay. So in the meantime, I will take some questions. What's it like voicing Zim? Asked Demo. It's great. It's one of the greatest experiences of my life. I owe a lot to my friend Jonan and to that little Irkin alien. Changed my life for the better in ways I can't even begin to explain. Deb D. Benedict Signot wants to know what my favorite bend is. I guess my favorite bend, and I think you mean band, but I think my favorite bend is probably a back bend. And my favorite band is Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Let's see here. Okay. Enix is unable to join. Why is Vivi unable to join? Anybody know? Let's see. She's probably going to try to invite me to her live. Let's see if this works. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Anyway, in the meantime, hey, small Cinnabat. If you want to just ask your questions in the comment section, that's easier for me because then I have to just keep clicking and I can wait to see when Vivian shows up. But can you say as Chaos, this is Cedric. Scratch. Oh, wait. Oh, hi, Wally. Wally Wingert is on, everybody. He's the almighty tallest. Hope you're having a good day, Richard. Love getting the chance to meet you. Oh, wait. Except, let's try this. Let's see if this works. Let's see if Vivian comes on here now. Hello?
Hello!
Yay!
Richard!
All right, we did it. I think we did this. All right. Now, is everybody that was in my feed able to see me still from my group? Viv, you're kind of frozen right now. Okay. Hi, Trisha Millen. Hi. Good. I think we're seeing everyone. Okay. So, oh wait, we just lost Vivian and send a request to be in your live video. Okay. So let's see if that works. Accept. Let's try it again. Wait for it. Oh my gosh, we did it.
It's so tragic. It's every time.
Everybody has to know that we have been planning this for hours today. We've been on the phone figuring out exactly how to do this. We're like, yeah, we got it. Everything's, oh boy, yeah, you're getting all funky on is your screen going different colors because you're like in a psychedelic funk?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like get the
and
mood.
Now you've got, do you play for UCLA because you had a UCLA helmet on?
We did it.
How are you?
I'm great. Let me take this.
How is your baby? How is your baby? Yeah.
My baby's fine. It's just my babies are in pre-K. And it's just a cesspool of bacteria.
Of germs.
And so she has brain snot. And I was just like, I'm going to spare you, because this is our livelihood, right? This is your livelihood.
Yes.
And I didn't want to do that to you because I love you, Moxie.
I know you. I love you, Moss. And you know what? Even if you had gotten me sick, I wouldn't blame you. Because you're Millie. So.
I just switched again. How are you?
I am. Look, someone just said, God, Viv, you are beautiful. That's true. Viv is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm doing well. I've been traveling a lot. I just opened in a new play that is here in Sherman Oaks, or in Sherman Oaks. I'm not in Sherman Oaks, but in Sherman Oaks at the White Fire Theater. It's a lot of fun. Last night, I did a screening, a 35th anniversary of Summer School. At Cinematique, which is the thing that Scorsese started, where they played it at the Los Feliz theaters. And then my friend Dean Cameron, who played Chainsaw in that movie, he and I did a Q&A, and it was a lot of fun. Look, everyone's saying how gorgeous you are.
Oh, it's the filter.
Yeah, let me just tell you that Moxie definitely married up.
No,
That's what
because
I'll
see,
say.
look, we got to keep it natural. So this is no filter me. Can you see? It's my mom eyes. No, I can't
see.
complain too much. And then I put on, see, because I think see, and then we have a filter and it switches things up. And I like this one.
I should do it. I like that.
Are you gonna do filter?
Oh yeah.
Go
How do you do that? Where's the oh? Is this it? No, that's not it. Is that it?
No.
How do I do filters?
It's down at the bottom. You just kind of like scrolly lefty righty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good at scrolling.
But you know what? You're gorgeous and
no,
need a filter.
No.
I don't think you need
I'm
one.
way back here. That's my filter. My filter is as back the furthest as I can in my office. There, that's a good filter. Every time we are about to see each other, I don't think people realize is that we've never met in person.
We've never met in person.
We've never been in person, and yet we've been married for 3 years now.
For 3 years.
That's weird. That's about it. That's how long it's taken us to get these shows out. What do you?
But it's also a testament to our love.
Absolutely. Yes, that's right. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Tell me what you're working on these days.
Oh man. So right now I'm here at the Rhymes Performing Arts Center.
Yeah, amazing.
Which is the home of the Debbie Allen Dance Academy and the Debbie Allen Middle School and many programs and outreach programs. So I'm here. This is one of many things that I do. I'm the Associate Artistic Director here. Me and my husband launched a production company called Will the World.
Wow.
Yeah, which is super exciting. We have some awesome Netflix approved cameras and a lot of stories we're trying to push through the pipelines. And my honey actually just launched a podcast.
Wow.
Very, very proud of him.
Yeah.
So that's going on, and momming hard and just like momming hard.
In the stories that you want to tell, will you be starring in these stories?
You know what? I really like producing and telling other people's stories.
Yeah.
I do. I have a lot of exciting stories that I want to tell, and I'm not going to say anything about them right now, but I really, really like getting stories told. I think one of the beauties of VO, I'm kind of shy. So
yeah, I could tell you're a little shy. Yeah, I remember the very first time we met. I met you via Zoom, and we were directing, and I thought that was perfect. I thought it was perfect for Millie.
Really?
I really did. Yeah. I said so to Vivian too.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy, so I like to make a lot happen, a lot of magic happen, watch it come to fruition. That's kind of like my thing.
Yeah. I'm also very shy. People don't realize about me because I'm pretty extroverted. Like that's the usual response, but I am kind of shy in like public forums and stuff. There's a difference between like on me versus like at home me is a little shy, a little more introverted. I like to binge watch TV. I'm like a homebody. I travel a lot, but I really like getting back home.
Oh, so you did you watch what happened to Richard Simmons?
No, I want to see that. How was it? Yeah.
It's really incredible that this man actually was a character.
Yeah.
And he stopped his work when he got home.
Yeah.
And in order to, rest and recover and be himself, he had to stop. He had to get out of the public spotlight. Incredible.
I get that. I get that. I enjoy it, but it's like when you go to a convention and at the end of a convention, my voice is kind of hoarse and I get on the plane to go home and I just pass out, just sleep all the way home. I get home, I unpack, I sleep the whole next day. It takes a lot out of you.
It's draining. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you give so much, right?
I love to. I feel it's really important at conventions that, the people that have taken the time to come and meet you and have paid a lot of money, etc. I don't want it to be, I want it to be an experience. I want people to feel like we've gotten to connect in some way, not just sign next, which I hate. I don't like that. And so I just want to make sure that everyone knows that I appreciate them. And that's really important to me when I do these conventions. Other than that, I'm we were talking about being shy and introverted. I was introverted in like, I can remember the very first time I told a joke that made students at school laugh. I was like in first grade, maybe even kindergarten. And up until then, I was just like this, shy kid in the corner. And the minute I said, oh, they thought that was funny. Oh, good. Now I know how I can make my way in. Because I was like a small kid, just a small, silly voiced kid that at the time wasn't silly. And I was like the same height as everyone, but then suddenly everyone just shot up between kindergarten and first grade. And I just stayed the size of a kindergartner until I was about 27. I love the Academy. In fact, I know that when they did the tribute to your mom, was it on the Golden Globes or was it on the Emmys last year? I think it was the Emmys.
Was it? I can't keep up with her, honestly.
I know. I was amazed because they spent a lot of time covering the Academy, and it was really amazing. It was amazing.
Did they do a tribute to her?
Yeah, they did a tribute to her. They gave her an award, and she came out, and I was very impressed. I was thinking to myself, how do I get invited to the Academy? I need to check this out because I'm a dancer, from way back.
Are you going to come take some adult classes with me?
Yes, I will. I will.
would love that.
I mean, do you teach? What are the forms of dance that they teach?
So we just started our open class schedule. And so you could take ballet. We have an aerial program starting school.
An aerial program? Like we're an aerial? Oh my God.
Yeah, like the silks and the hammock.
Yeah. I love that.
And we actually have something that we're doing this weekend called Sounds of Sandoval. So, Arturo Sandoval?
Yes.
So it is a 2-week festival celebrating jazz. And so there's salsa classes for the public. And he's going to have a concert on the 17th. And there's going to be a student showcase on the 18th. It's really exciting. You should definitely come. Everybody should come.
I would love that.
Let me know.
Yeah, I definitely will let you know. Now, when we speak of jazz, do you have a favorite type of jazz? Like, are you into fusion jazz? Are you into modern jazz? For me, I'm into like classic jazz. And I love Dixieland jazz, because I'm a huge Louis Armstrong fanatic. I have every recording ever. I love Louis Armstrong. So what is your favorite?
Robert Glasper is my favorite jazz musician. And I like his instrumental stuff. I like his experimental stuff. I was listening to him this morning, obsessed. So I think that sits in more of R&B jazz pocket, I would say. Yeah. Experimental, but that's my lane. And then, when it's morning time and the kids are getting up, a little Ella Fitzgerald.
I saw Ella Fitzgerald in concert.
Yeah.
I saw her at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh,
and it was the night. You know what? 2 things have happened to me at the Hollywood Bowl. It's the night she fell into the pit at the Hollywood Bowl. They put her back on. She was okay, but it was scary. But I was also at the very last Tom Petty concert that he ever had at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, so maybe it's me.
Maybe it is you. Don't invite Richard to your.
Yeah, don't invite me to the bowl. I am currently, I have been for some time, but I watched this documentary and I absolutely am in love with Nina Simone. Yeah. And I don't know if you saw that documentary, it is so good. She was amazing. I mean, she's a perfect example of someone who didn't get into the college she wanted to get into, and she was this amazing pianist. And that was like her "I'll show you" sort of thing. So
wow, did they give her some type of acknowledgement after the fact that she didn't get into any schools?
Oh, of course not. Of course not. They didn't. They should have apologized, but who knew? She knew. That's the thing was amazing. She knew. I mean, that's the thing that I'm so like in admiration of people that just know who they are and what they bring and what they do. I was in this documentary called I know that voice that my friend John DiMaggio produced. And I tell this story, and this is the story of my life. I used to be obsessed with Biography, the show Biography. And in that show, they would always take you to this place where they would go, you know, broke, homeless, and nowhere to turn. Fame was right around the corner. They go to commercial break and they come back and they're famous. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did they deal with those days? Like we all deal with, like, I don't think I'm ever going to work again. What do I do with my life? What do I
It's such a common story.
It's such a common story. So in the documentary, they animated this thing because I tell this story about how that has always been stuck in my head. You know, broke and nowhere to turn. Fame was right around the corner. And in the documentary, they animated it where I said, it's like you're walking. I have this recurring dream. You're walking down the street and it says Fame Boulevard. And every time you get closer to it, the street sign just keeps moving back and you keep chasing it. It keeps moving back. They animated that and it was really, really cool. Yeah.
It's trippy.
It's trippy. Let's take some questions here.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have for questions here. Let's see.
Let me get this pulled up so we can shout out our people.
Yeah, we'll shout out to our peeps. So any questions that anyone has, you can either put them in the question thing or in the chat. Let's see if I can get them here. We'll find them. Okay, what was your favorite line that any one of your characters have said? Says Shinigami. I love, girl, why was there bacon in the soap? And in Helluva Boss, I have several. I love the episode of Spring Break where Moxie says, Millie, I'm so drinky. And I say, you have 4 heads. I'm going to kiss them all. I love that. And I love the possum line. How about you? Do you have a favorite Millie line?
I can't remember. It sticks out with me, the intonation. I said something like, it was Lululand episode.
Yes.
And it's something about a woobly. Was it a woobly?
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't remember. I like that.
I love that.
If we didn't say that, we should say that.
We should say it. It was like something like, I love a woobly.
Yes.
And you have a sweetheart, Moxie, but a fussy head.
Yeah.
You have a good heart, honey, but a fuzzy head. I
like the episode in Stryker when I feel like I can't beat Stryker and you're stuck in the bear trap. And you're like, you have to, and then you say that whole thing about your hands, and the whole Moxie says, wait, I'm not good with my hands.
And she's like, honey.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so clever.
I love that. Will the cherubs return for revenge? I cannot confirm nor deny. Cannot confirm nor deny. Let's see. Viv, do you have any questions on your stream?
I think we're joined together as one.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
We are joined together as one. How perfect. We can answer a few more. To Viv, what was it like voicing Millie? Says Toonzik.
Oh my God. So much fun. So much fun because she sounds nothing like me. So much fun because I'm being directed by Richard Horvitz, and who better to be in the booth with virtually.
Yeah, I'm going to put a filter on.
Horvitz.
I'm going to put a filter on again. I'm very shy. See, those are the moments I'm shy. Yeah, well, we love you as Millie. There is no doubt about it. It's perfect.
So much fun.
Will both Moxie and Millie ever talk with Blitzo about his relationship with Stolas? Asks Kira USA Maria. If I said that right, I'd say. And the answer is, we don't know. We don't know the answer to that.
We don't know.
Luca Lascala says to Viv, sorry if it sounds weird. I send you a message on Insta, a little drawing for you. That's sweet.
Aw, thank you.
Can I get a hi from Millie and Moxie? That would make my day. This is to Vincent NGO.
Hi, Vincent.
Hi, Vincent NGO.
Hi.
Okay, we have time for like 3 more questions, and then we're going to start our signing here. Okay. Babies for M&M, not that we know of.
Not that we know of. They'd be cute, though.
It would be cute babies.
Cute.
April Parsons asks, do you have a favorite character in Helluva Boss? Yes, Millie.
Moxie.
All right, my friend. We're going to do some shout outs to you.
Yeah.
So as I've said before in our streams, it takes a lot to coordinate these things. So if you ordered this picture here, this picture here, yeah, is going to be signed by both Vivian and myself. Yes. So those will take just maybe a little bit longer because I have to sign them. And since Vivian and I aren't together today, I'll get those over to her as soon as I sign at my end. So I'll sign those at my end, Viv, and then I'll send them to you.
What color Sharpie are you going with?
So this was a tough one. And believe it or not, in this area right here, a black marker shows up the best here in this area. So that's what I tried all sorts of things. And
did you take the best area? Did you take the best area?
I'm going to show you this because
see, I should have been there.
So people know that exactly that I'm not lying about that. I have tried every single color.
Okay, so I have to give you a shout out. Richard Horvitz, the best, most loving person to the people. He makes sure that everything is prim and proper, pressed, hung. What?
Yeah. Well, thank you. Again, I'm blushing. So don't make me blush. Okay, so we're going to start with RV58. And RV58 is to Sam Thimple, a big fan of IMP. And he asked us, Viv, to sign with a quote, something Moxie and Millie would say.
Okay.
And for me, I know that for me, my favorite line is, of all the imps in hell, it's for her that I fell.
Oh, then I'll do, for all the imps in hell, it's for him that I fell.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
58. And now
I love that.
I have to make sure. So do you have this? Do you have the glossy?
I have the glossy.
Wait, yours doesn't have a border though.
Mine does not have a border. Mine is borderless. These are the ones that they sent me.
See? Oh, so, no.
Yeah.
Does it?
That doesn't have a border either.
No, you
that
do.
Looks like a border. Does that look like a border?
You do have a border.
That has a border. You're absolutely right.
Okay, I just have to make sure because
you're absolutely. You're correct.
I know.
You are correct.
Behind every.
Yeah. Oh, you know what though? It doesn't have a. Oh, yes, it does.
Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard.
I gotta put a filter on. I'm like pushing my furniture further and further back. I did not see that border, but you're right. That is a border, right?
Okay,
let me see your border. Let's put them together because.
Let's put them together.
Yeah, that's our borders.
I think we should audition for Has Been and ask the people if they think we should be on that show.
I would love to be on Has Been. I think that's a great idea. I would love that. Okay, so that was our friend Sam Thimple. Next on our list, on my one, you get to call this one out, is number RV60.
RV60, that's for Ashley and Ventus.
I think I know Ventus. If I'm not mistaken, I think I know Ventus, and because it's too much of a coincidence that they just got engaged, and this happens to be for their engagement.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what I would say to Ashley and Ventus is my advice, and I know Viv, you're happily married. I'm happily married. We have wonderful spouses. That my advice for people getting married is to remember always to laugh, love, and sing, because as you know, singing is my way of everything. I love to sing. You do? Even if I'm by myself. Yeah, I do. I have a guitar. Sam Haft was here the other day.
I'm super jealous.
Yeah, and he and I sang all day long. And it's like and we're talking about getting together, getting our cast together and just recording in his studio, just doing some, unauthorized songs that we could just sing and put together an album. Yeah.
I would love that. And then we could get all his cutoffs like right away because doing them virtually is not the best.
No. For those of you wondering, Vivian and I had to sing a song for the show, and we couldn't be together.
Yeah.
And we sing harmony on it.
Yeah. I sing harmony on it.
You sing harmony, exactly. You sing the harmony.
Let's be clear.
And yes, you sing the harmony. And what happened was Viv recorded hers, I recorded mine, but they didn't line up. And so we had to do it all over again.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of Zoom.
It's the beauty of Zoom.
Exactly. Next, I have on mine RV, that stands for Richard and Vivian. Order number 61.
Yes.
DJ and Savannah.
DJ and Savannah.
Hi, DJ and Savannah. There's no special notes from DJ and Savannah. We just wish you the best. All right.
I like that very much.
Yes, I will save this stream, by the way. I will post this stream for everyone so that if they didn't get a chance to watch this, they will get a chance to see it recorded. Hey, did you watch the Emmys last night?
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I was telling one of my colleagues today, I was like, you know, I'm kind of narcoleptic. And so
yeah,
me and my fiance, we're married now.
Yeah, I know. How weird is that? That's because we were just talking about Ventus and Ashley.
Well, it's because we were fiancés for so long. But we really wanted to watch Nope. I was like, honey, let's watch Nope. So we put on Nope. And Nope.
Nope. I'm like you. I fall asleep. And this is the story of our life here is that Kristen will say, I don't want to watch that show. And I'll say, I want to watch that show. And she goes, I swear, if you fall asleep, I'm going to get so mad. And sure enough, I fell asleep. Adam Grunther, you're absolutely right. Better Call Saul did get robbed, but I've got good news for you. Better Call Saul still qualifies for next year's Emmy Awards.
Nice. Yep.
So even though I agree with you, I mean, first of all, Rhea Seehorn is one of the best actresses I have ever seen. And she got robbed. And I think that Bob Odenkirk is amazing and he's never won. I mean, I love it. I think that Saul is as great a character as Walter White. So it's just my opinion. All right, my friend, you're next. You're up at number RV66.
And Angelica Bailey.
Yes. Angelica Bailey. Angelica Bailey. Oh, yes. You got Eminem at the Opera. Got that one right here. Yep. There it is.
No.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
We skipped Jenna Jokey.
Oh, we skipped Jenna Jokey.
We skipped Jenna Jokey.
Yeah. We skipped Jenna Jokey.
Got M and M at the Opera.
Yeah, Jen and Jokey. Yeah, we missed Jenna Jokey.
What up, Jenna Jokey?
I think it's Jokel. I said Jokey too, but it's Jokel. That's an L.
Oh, that's an L.
I know. I thought it was Jokey too, but Jokel. Hi, Jenna. Our apologies.
Yeah, sorry, Jenna. Sorry. And then Angelica.
And then Angelica.
Okay.
Angelica Bailey. Angelica Bailey got the Moxie and Millie.
With the parameter.
With the parameter. And next we have Jackson with an X.
Yes.
Jackson with X. You also got the Millie and Moxie dancing one. That's for you.
And Jackson said, if possible, put your favorite quote shared between Millie and Moxie in the show.
Oh,
so maybe we'll do our, of all the imps in hell moment.
I did put that on that other one, but this one is also, as you know, I wrote, Millie, I'm so drinky. I got Millie, I'm so drinky.
Millie,
I'm so drinky.
I love I'm so drinky.
I love that.
Drunk
I absolutely love that. I love it.
And this is our last one.
That was our last one for that group. Then we have another group.
Samantha. We have Samantha got this.
Oh, we do. We have Samantha.
RV70.
Is that new?
I don't know. Is it new? Do you not have it on your end?
Let me take a look. Is it on the same thing we were just looking at?
Yeah.
70.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Samantha.
Yes.
But where did I? Oh, yes. My bad. Yes, Samantha says, hi, I love the work you both do on the show so much. Could you each please include your favorite quote from each of your character? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
My favorite quote individually of my character is, I am not a possum. Yeah. I got it. And then, okay. Okay. So now I think that's it, right?
That's it for us.
That group. For that group. Yes.
Yours.
Okay. Before we move on to these other ones, should we take a couple of questions?
Sure. Let's see.
We're going to be starting with RV51 when we get there. I am so bummed that we couldn't be together today.
Me too.
I'm really bummed.
Me too. I was looking forward to it.
But we'll do it next time for
Okay.
sure. So, yes, we're going to start at RV51. Let me just double check something. Yep, that's correct. RV51. Got it. So let's take some questions here. Okay, let's see if I can find some questions that people have asked. What are your favorite Helluva Boss episodes? I like two of them. I like Spring Break, which is with Drunk Moxie.
Spring Break.
And I loved Moxie's Bad Trip, where you and Luna are kicking ass and Blitz and Moxie are tripping balls.
Yes. I would have to say Lululand is one of my favorites.
Love Lululand.
Love Lululand.
I love, and then when Moxie says, I know you're a pervert in there.
And I love the season finale.
Yes. Yes. And speaking of which, people have asked us, because they asked us this all, someone asked, Viv, do you relate to Millie? Let me, before you answer that question, just finish what I was saying, is people ask us about the second half of the last episode, the season finale, because that, as people know, has run into a snag, and we're dealing with issues to get it released. But what you need to know is that that last half of that episode, the season finale, was just something that we did as extra for fun. That's really good. But it didn't have anything to do, it doesn't interrupt the story arc. I mean, if you've watched season 2, episode 1, it takes off exactly where it would have taken off had we not done the second half of episode 8. So,
wow.
Viv, do you relate to Millie? Is the question.
Yes, I have unconditional love in my life. Mm-hmm. I have Southern roots. Mm-hmm. And it might stop there.
Good. I think it's probably safe. But you know what? You don't live in hell, so that's good.
I don't live in hell. I've never killed anybody. So
someone says, can you do an impression of each other's character?
Oh,
Mox. That's my Millie. Mox.
What are we doing? I don't know.
Just say I'm not a possum. Say I'm not a possum.
I'm not a possum.
There it is. That's the justification ever. I always kind of like, recoil when someone does an imitation of me, because makes me sound like I'm some sort of a golem.
Yes, I feel like people need some rehearsal to nail, not even nail,
yes.
just even get close to it. Your voice is so unique.
Yeah, that's a kind way of putting it. So at this movie last night that I did 35 years ago. That's how long ago Summer School came out. I was like talking way up here, and it was kind of a character, but I got stuck in that character for the longest time.
Wow.
So all my characters, like even when I go on other on-camera auditions, I could not get out of that voice. You just do it for so long. And like, it's not like my voice is that much different. I mean, like if you heard my voice 20 years ago and you hear it now I would just say it's just a little bit older because I'm a little bit older. So, Richard, did you actually say destroy us all over and over? Yes, I did. over and over and over again. And it was not a library. Which character would you want to hang out with if they were real? Well, Millie. I mean, Millie. I mean, not only is it the majority of our storyline is us, that's our arc in the show. You know, Blitz would be a little bit much to handle.
Yeah, Luna's a bitch.
And Richard, is it true that you have coughed up blood while voice acting in the past? No, it is not true at all.
Jeez. Ouch.
Yeah, I've never done that. Oh, look, it's Kokichi's diarrhea. Sam and I murdered that name last time we tried to say it, but it's Kokichi's
what is
diarrhea.
The name? Oh, are we back?
Kokichi's diarrhea.
Are we back in the queue for our shout?
Yeah, we're back. I'm looking just in the I'm just looking in the questions here on the people that write. Someone writes, what do you guys think of Luna's character? Asks Vincent.
I love Luna. I love watching Luna. She's a total badass. And she's into her own stuff. And I like that about her. She has things that she needs to do and she has priorities. And I love that.
I think as a viewer, I like Luna. I think as Moxie, Luna bugs the crap out of me because she's very mean to me.
100%. She's not nice.
I think it says cookie cheese diarrhea. All right, my friend, back to the queue.
All right,
back to the queue.
Back to the queue.
I'm at RV51. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
This is to Carly Kasner.
Carly Kasner.
Carly Kasner has Millie and Moxie at the opera. That's for you. And then our RV52.
Lexi.
Go ahead, read this.
I'm finally going to have a print of the cutest couple in hell.
Aww.
Can't wait to see more of Eminem soon. Miss Nixon, please. Oh, that's so kind. Miss Nixon. It's actually Mrs. Williams now. Miss Nixon, please write, Sweet Satan, I love you, Mox Mox. And Mr. Horvitz, please write, not as much as I, sir. Stop recording us. Thank you. Brother.
Oh, I get it. It's not as much as I. Sir, stop recording us. Yeah. And my name obviously is now changed to Williams also.
Oh yes, that's correct. We're all in the family.
Yes, we're all one family. We're one big happy family. Avery didn't have any special requests, but Avery's going to get that one. Is that what you have, Viv?
That is what I have for
with
Avery.
The border.
With the border.
With the border. And then we have Brittany Larson and Michael Yeager, who also have this one, Millie and Moxie at the opera.
At the opera.
You get to say this next one.
My fiance. my fiance.
That's very fancy.
My fiance.
Me fiance.
Fiance.
Can you yodel?
I haven't tried, but probably. Yodeling.
Yeah.
Yodeling. I don't know.
Someone asked Sam the other day, is Millie going to sing in this season? And I said, we cannot confirm nor deny it, but I don't think people really are aware of your amazing singing voice.
Aww.
Or maybe they are. Maybe they are aware.
Don't make me blush.
Yeah, no, they,
I need another filter.
Yeah. Now, here's my filter. Vivian is super, 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 super talented. She's what we refer as a triple threat. She's a singer, a dancer, an actor. She's a quadruple threat, and a great mom and wife and spouse. Yeah, and a philanthropist, which is amazing. That means so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Next we have Anthony. You got Anthony? No, I lied.
I'm like, huh?
No, your fiance Mandy.
Well, fiance Mandy.
My fiance? That's fiance.
Okay.
Now we are
Mystery Fox.
I love that name. Mystery Fox. Please add your favorite quote from the show. Mystery Fox has the Million Moxie.
The Millie Moxie.
Dancers. We're dancers.
Yes.
57. We have no name on 57. So
no name.
No name.
What did you
I've
used
been
to sing?
through the desert on a horse.
How did I
No
know you were
name.
gonna start singing?
I love that episode. I don't remember what show it was, but they were like, why didn't they name it already? Give it a name. You don't have to not have a name.
Give it a name.
Vincent asks, have you been to Australia? Would love to see you. I have actually been to Australia 4 times. I've been all over Australia.
Amazing.
Have you been there?
I have. I've been to Sydney and I've been to Brisbane.
I love it.
Actually did the Brisbane festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been to, I love it. I've been to Sydney, Melbourne twice, Gold Coast, and Perth. And I love Australia. When you were there, did you find it interesting that it didn't feel much different, even though we were on the other side of the world? It didn't feel different to me.
It didn't feel much different. It wasn't like an Italy moment or a,
yes.
But the people were so kind.
Very nice.
And
very nice.
Yeah. I mean, that was my experience at least. So.
Yes. April Parsons says, I always thought you were a good drawer. Because Viv, let's talk about that a little bit.
No.
Vivian and I are in the same boat when people ask us to doodle something.
Like, leave it to Viv, the other Viv,
Yeah.
Leave it to the board artists.
Yeah. I am like, first of all, I have a really hard signature. Like I press hard when I write. I was the worst of it. So my pictures
skills are like, this is what you're going to get. So I would tell people, don't ask me to draw for you because it's not that cute.
Yeah.
But if you're into stick figures, I mean.
Yeah. Someone asked me to draw Moxie. I'm going to show you my Moxie. This is my Moxie.
Let me see.
All right. I'm just going to draw it real quick.
Oh, goodness. I'm excited. David, I love you. He's cracking up, guys. He's cracking up.
This is my Moxie.
Oh, my little bunny. My little bunny rabbit.
I am the worst drawer because I can't say artist because we're artists in our own way. We're all artists, right? Yeah. But to say that I'm a horrible drawer, I cannot draw to save my life. Okay, where were we?
All right, where are we? Grant
I believe,
Sabrina. No, Anthony.
59.
Anthony, number 59.
Anthony.
We're back at the opera. Back at the opera.
Back at the opera for you, Anthony.
Whoop, whoop. Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony.
Then thank you, Grant and Sabrina.
Grant and Sabrina.
Yes.
There's Grant and Sabrina. Is that one?
And then we got the same thing coming to
Susie and Deacon.
Susie and Deacon.
Susie and Deacon.
And then we got a no-namer.
No-namer.
Got a no-namer.
We have Katie and Zach.
Oh.
It's our anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. For those Flintstone fans out there. That's happy anniversary, Katie and Zach. We hope you have a wonderful anniversary. And that's coming your way.
Yes. And next is to Desra and Jeremy Watson.
Yes. And they have also this one, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
That's what you got.
That's what I got.
There we go. Here comes Clan. Cyan. See, how do you say that?
I think
Could be Cyan.
Maybe we should ask. So it's
yes. If you're here,
C-I-A-N. Phonetically, what does that sound like? Can somebody type that? C-I-A-N. Cyan?
Cyan? Let's make it French. This is to you, Cyan.
This is to you, Sion.
This is to you, Sion, from Millet.
Oh.
And you have this one right here at the opera. The opera.
How do you get into a French bag? Like, if you use some words to like cue you into the French accent, what words?
I always use laughs to cue me in. So
Ah.
French would be, it is the Frenchman. May I have a baguette?
That was good. That was good. Yeah, because you have no ramp up period. I'm like, I gotta go in a room and like, I don't know.
You can always start with Z. Z. How was it today? Does your dog bite?
Oh,
No.
Lord. Hopefully
That's
David's not
bite.
still in here. Okay. Jordan.
Where were we? We were at Crystal and Andrew.
Wait, we didn't say Jordan.
Oh, we didn't say Jordan. Jordan. That's right. That's Jordan. I'm glad you kept me on this. That's for Jordan.
That's for Jordan. And then
Crystal and Andrew.
Here. Same.
Yeah, same one. Crystal and Andrew. And then, oh, here we go. Let's read Tiff's note to us.
What would be the best operatic or musical duet for Millie and Moxie? Thanks for your thanks for your awesome work on Helluva. Richard and Vivian looking forward to more Eminem antics in season 2.
Season 2?
Season 2?
I'm trying to think of what would be the perfect musical or opera for us.
I mean, you're in your Hamilton bag, no? But you think
I'm always in my Hamilton bag. But, I mean, if we were like the leads in something.
West Side Story.
Oh, yes. Yes.
West.
Yes, Tony and Maria. Tonight.
I was going to Nita and Bernardo, but, you know.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
A boy like that
will kill your brother.
Forget that boy and find another.
One of your own
kind. Stick to your own. I love him. Yeah. But what do I sing as Bernardo? I want to live in America.
No. The Rumble. The Rumble. Oh, yeah.
The sharks are gonna die tonight.
Yes.
We're gonna da.
Okay.
All right.
Ethan.
Tiff had that one, right? Tiff had
that one.
Ethan. Can you please sign the bottom right of the art? Thank you. Okay, well, we'll do our best, Ethan. I'll leave room for Viv's signature on the bottom right.
Yes, please leave me some room.
Yeah, I may or may not have. Okay. We're at number 77 now. This is hearts around the signed names with L and R written them, left and right. What? What?
Huh?
What?
Around the signing names with, oh, I see. Okay, got it.
Do you understand that?
So they put like who it's addressed to in the comments section.
Oh, got it. To L and R, right? L plus R.
Exactly.
You're so smart. You're so smart.
You know.
You know, I am. You are.
You know.
To Lizzie.
To Lizzie.
Good. To Lizzie.
And then Panda, Love, Tiger.
Oh, Panda, Heart, Tiger.
That's so cute.
That's
Do you have a nickname for your wife?
I used to call her Booby. And she would call me Booby. We call each other Boob. Hey, Boob. Hey, Boob. Sometimes it's Boo. Hey, Boo. She'll say, well, actually, we said that to our puppy. We got a brand new puppy.
What kind?
It's called a Berndoodle. It's a Bernese mountain dog.
Yeah, I was going to try to. I was going to guess.
Oh, I don't think you would have ever guessed a Berndoodle. That's a tough one. But if she weren't sleeping right now, I would show you. But she's out. And when she's out, she's got to sleep because otherwise she's chewing everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I understand that.
Yes. We're in our last one here.
Oh, Brian and Angelica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Yay.
So now we can do a couple of questions before we say adieu to everyone. Let's see if, here's the thing everyone needs to know. Viv and I are closing our stores. Viv, I'm closing my store today at 6 p.m. You too, also. So this is the last chance if you wanted to print before we say adieu to let us know. I think we're good on those.
I'm trying.
Okay, good. So we're closing our stores until our next signing, which we don't know when it will be, but it'll be sometime. Now, let's take a few. Hi, Vivian. I hope Shiloh is doing. That's all it said. Do you know what that means?
No, but I think we're talking about sick kiddos. But Shiloh doesn't have a cold. Avia has a cold. Yeah. But thank you.
Question for Richard Horvitz and Vivian Nixon. Can you do the voice of Moxie and Millie? Yeah, we're kind of doing it. Right. Hi, Millie.
Hi, Moxie.
Viv, I absolutely love you as Millie. She's so cute and deadly, says I as Boone.
She is. Thank you.
She is.
Thank you for that. Come on in. Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh,
Dun, dun, dun. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, we got Rich and Nix, both amazing people. Oh, thank you, Hasbin, Vivian. Galactic Cringe. Heyo, any advice with college? Love you guys. Yeah. My advice for college is this, is to really find, college is a time for exploration and figuring things out. It's like we expect so much of kids to come out of college and know exactly what they want to do with their lives. And it's difficult. You should find something you're passionate about, something you want to do, and you should explore different things. Like when I was in college for a quarter, I studied like improv was big for me, sketch comedy. That's where I discovered improv and sketch comedy. So that's what, that's what I feel. Viv, do you have any advice for people in college?
Don't take yourself too seriously. I think I did that. I think I really did that in school, and it's really a time for exploration. Try. Yeah. And I mean in terms of what you're interested in. It's okay to switch your major. You don't have to be declared. Explore the city. I encourage travel. I think it's just a very informative time of growth, and don't feel locked in. It's a time to figure it out, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it's meant to be. Yeah. But I feel that we live in a time where we push our kids so hard to get into the best schools and, get, 1500s on their SATs or whatever it is now. And, I think that a lot of it is projection from the parents, Yeah. And I mean, I want the best for my kids, and my kids went to good schools, but there are times I feel like I really kind of pushed my kids a little too hard. Like, no, you got to play this sport, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it's like, I kind of wish I could have those moments back, but you learn as you're parenting, right? It's like what I did discover is in parenting, I really learned to forgive my own parents because you realize, wait a minute, now I get why they were like this or why they did this, because they were learning too, just like I'm learning. Oh gosh, you're figuring out every step of the way. You're figuring out every step of the way. But I think I'm definitely in a place now where it's important for me figuring out where my kids go to school, and I don't want them overburdened with school all day, extracurriculars, and then homework all night. I think that there's something to being taught in the classroom and not having 7 hours of homework at the end of the day. Agreed. I totally agree. I don't understand it. I don't think that promotes balance in any way, shape, or form. And how do you get to be a kid if you're doing homework all the time? I totally agree. And I totally think that we need to let kids be kids, for one. And two, you're always, I think you've discovered this as a parent now of 2 that you are juggling at the same time, that your life suddenly becomes like a life of preventative maintenance. Like you're always thinking, well, what if this happens? We better be prepared for that. So you're always thinking about what if this goes wrong? And so you're always feeling like you're
preventing things from going wrong, because one, it's time consuming to try to deal with all of these things. But what I discovered, and I think you probably are probably going to agree with, you can't raise kids exactly the same. Meaning they're different people. And just because this one did this when they were this age doesn't mean that that one wants to do that at that age. And it's like, there's not a formula. There's not a syllabus, right?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten there yet because my baby's still so young.
Yes.
But daddy is the more preventative measure. And
I think dad's
right here, right now moment.
Yes.
But I'm learning that because I actually pulled my kids from their school 2 weeks ago because I didn't like what was taking place there. But I was working with 2 kids. So I found them schools, but Googling and researching all of the kindergartens, I'm trying to figure out high school today because, you know, COVID parenting is very difficult when you don't have the support of the infrastructure. Yeah.
Things have changed so much from when I was a kid, you know. You just went to the neighborhood school and that was it, you know. And, you know, things have changed. And, you know, we were very active in our kids' schooling. You know, we were very participatory. We were on, you know, I say we, my wife was, but I mean, she volunteered in the classroom in every one of the kids' classes. She was on the PTA. She like, if it wasn't for her, they wouldn't have done as well as they've done, because I'm like, you know, I came from like Depression era parents who they're like, I don't know, go to college or get a job, one or the other. Either way, you're going to pay me rent. So
no, Richard, you're hilarious. It's really nice to have 2 parents. It's been really nice, me and my husband working together, because we're very, very different, and we both bring very, very different things to the table. And there's some things that we are like-minded on, but you know, without him or without me, it wouldn't be the same. So I know you added plenty of value to your children.
Oh, well, I think I like to think that, you know what's interesting. I'll be like brutally honest. It's hard sometimes for me to remember the youngest moments of them being children, right? Babies, I'm talking babies, like the neck, when the neck is like wobbling, and the first crawling and stuff. I have to really sit there and remember each one of their first steps, because there were 3 of them and all sorts of things. But like last night, my 2 oldest boys, we went out and had dinner and drinks last night, and it was just wonderful, just the 3 of us. Aww. So that was like really special. My other son is away at college, my youngest, and I miss him terribly. We're gonna go visit him shortly, but not today. But but yeah, because you know it's weird when they're suddenly adults, and you know they've been adults for several years now, and it's like, wow, I have grown children. That's weird. Because it goes by like that. Isn't it right? So as one of my best friends said to me, he goes, it really goes by fast. And he looked at me, he goes, in a day in, day out lifetime, it seems like it's never going to change. Day in, day out. But on a year to year.
Yeah.
Just,
the days are long, but the years they're really short. And
that's true. It's true. I want to take just 2 more questions, and then you and I can say adieu until we actually get to see each other. Again. Let me just double check that nobody has purchased anything while we were talking.
You're smart. You're very smart for that.
Nope, we're good. Okay, so last couple of questions. Okay, to both Richard and Viv, love your guys' work in Helluva Boss, Moxie Mill. You guys are amazing VAs. Says, who says, Clone Wars saved. Thank you, Clone Wars saved.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you guys so much for the motivation. Galactic Cringe. Okay, let's see what this one says. Jonathan Noel Rodriguez says, well, I went to high school. People call me Big J because I was super tall. Always got always go to work, help my mom, and be there every 24 hours. Every time I get tired, I always is a cartoon. It's so weird because every time I try to hold something from moving, someone writes like, well, I went to high school, people call me Big J because I was super tall. Always go, oh, okay, Big J. So it's the best I can get out of there. Which character you like, Buzz Lightyear or Woody? Mine is Evil Emperor Zurg. Thank you. That was me. What is your favorite character between Buzz Lightyear or Woody?
Woody.
Woody. Woody.
What'd you say?
Woody.
Yeah.
Woody.
100.
Okay. Richard Horvitz, can you do your characters on Sam Sandwich? I know, that was a long time ago. Thank you both for taking your time to be here. What is both your favorite time working together, says Micah Stars. Okay, so last question is every chance that we get to work together is a joy. I look forward to seeing Vivian. You know, like I said, this is the only way Vivian and I have ever interacted. It's like we live on different planets. Because everything is Zoom. Because I guess, did you hear about this thing, Viv? I think it's called the pandemic.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
I'm quite familiar.
Yeah, I know. And boy, with babies at home during COVID, it's like, oh my gosh. So I want everyone to hear about your projects one more time before we say goodbye, and what's going on. Is anywhere they can follow you, anything that you want to promote, anything like that?
Yeah, you can follow me on IG. I still got to get my post bars up, but I'm at Vivi Nixie. You can check out anything and everything at the Debbie Allen Dance Academy. We have programming from available to folks 3 years of age all the way until 93 years, 103 years, 113 years. I don't know if we're doing that. But we have programming for everybody. So check out our website and check out Will the World. We're getting our website together right now, but my husband is an incredible content creator, and he does everything, and I do.
And will he put me in the content?
Yes.
Do I have to audition?
I'm the associate artistic director, but
Yes.
my husband's awesome. I'm a creative director as well. So there's a lot going on. I'm not on any television shows or anything right now, but just behind the scenes making things happen. So DM me if you have a script that you think is really great.
Yeah. And you and I just realized, are going to be in Las Vegas together.
Yes.
In February at Level Up.
Level Up Expo.
Yes, Level Up Expo. We're going to be there together in person on February 17th through the 19th, 2023.
Yes.
Yep, the 17th through the 19th. I'm so excited. It's going to be great. The whole Helluva Boss gang is going to be there. Brandon will be there, and Erica will be there, and Bryce will be there, and Vivian Madrana will be there.
Yes.
So come out and see us.
I'll post it.
And my last thing I want to talk about is if you're in Los Angeles area, I'm in a play that's a one act. It's very good at the Whitefire Theater. Here's the info. If you want to grab it, I don't know if you can see that.
Can you post that on your IG, Richard?
Yes, it's on my IG. If you look on my IG, it's there, but it's the whitefiretheater.com. And theater is RE because we're very proper. All right, my friend, I love you dearly. Maybe next time we'll see each other in person. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. And thank you for your support, as always, and for the purchases and the support of the show, and the fandom is amazing. Yeah. We are grateful for all of you.
We're so grateful, and thank you for hosting this, Richard.
My pleasure. I'm glad we finally worked that out.
I know you're a busy man.
We were so sure it was that easy, and it took us like an hour, but we made it. We made it work.
All right,
my friends. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
I will post this I will share this so you can view the content. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Viv.
Bye.